Hi guys, it's Sarah. Today me filming my braces update. So if you want to know about my braces, just stay tuned. So today I went to the orthodontist and they put new brackets onto the teeth that they took off. They took the brackets off last time. So first they took out my bottom wire, took out my top wire, and then this tooth, the lower right 5, the upper right 6 and 7, and the upper left 5 and 7, they had to polish those teeth, like take a little greenstone thing and polish the teeth because they can't put the brackets on those teeth unless the teeth are clean. So they greenstoned all of those teeth, and then they got ready to put the brackets on those teeth. And the tooth that they did first was the lower left 5, which is that one right there. And they put a bracket on that tooth, so they put some cotton in my mouth, cleaned off the tooth really well, and then they put the bracket onto my tooth. The orthodontist put the bracket onto my tooth, and she had to move it around to make sure the bracket was in the optimal position. She shined the light on that tooth so the bracket would harden. Then they put water in my mouth and rinsed my mouth a little so I wouldn't taste the gross stuff. And then she did the upper left 5 and 7, which is this tooth and then all the way in the back there. She put brackets on those teeth. This tooth was the one that I got the bracket taken off of last time because that was the tooth that had to be pulled in. Like I had to have a cap on it when I got my wisdom teeth out. And now it is in and they put a bracket on that one. I am really glad because I am so ready to get my braces off, but they put a bracket on that tooth. They put a bracket on this one, the upper left 7. That one, like a while ago, when they were messing with my teeth, that bracket had become loose and fell off, and they hadn't replaced it yet. So this time, they put a new bracket on that tooth. Then they rinsed me and all that stuff, and then they put a bracket on the upper right 6 and 7, which is this one and this one and no, that one and that one lay in the back. I'll show you a close-up in a minute. But they put new brackets on those teeth. And so they did that, the same kind of drill. They clean off the tooth, put the bracket on the tooth, move the bracket around to make sure it's in the right place, and then they set it with the curing light. Then they sat me up so I could rinse, like I took water and rinsed. And then they had to put my wires in. Since I have 2 teeth that are kind of crooked, they had to put on super flexible wire. Like for the top, they put on this super flexible wire, so for that tooth, it could bend enough so they could get the wire onto that bracket. They had to have the wire bend enough so it could bend enough to get on that tooth. So they put that wire on. They had to put some stops on my teeth. See, there's one of the stops. There's one of the stops. So since the wire is so flexible, it might move around in my mouth, but they put the stops on to prevent that from happening. So they put stops on. They had to put whatever it is, wire thing over here, so like the teeth won't move. And they had to put a power chain, like one link chain on that one. And yeah, and then with the bottom teeth, they put on on the top, I also have a power chain connecting my upper ones, my 2 front teeth, because I have a little gap right there. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have an ever so slight gap, so they put power chain there to close that gap. You can see. And then on the bottom, they also had to use a super flexible wire. You can see how flexible it is. And they put some stops, like right there. And then it only connected to the left 4. Those teeth aren't connected. But then over here, they had to put like a wire chain on this tooth right here, the lower right 5. Because that one was the one that was turned on its side. Now they're trying to bring it up. So they put a wire chain on that, connected to the 4 to help pull it up, connected it to that tooth to pull that tooth up, and then they had to put a power chain connecting that tooth to the 5, to the 6, and 7. They had to connect it to all of those teeth. They didn't actually connect my wire to the lower right 7 because the wire is so flexible it won't really help that tooth move at all. So when I get a more sturdy wire, when those teeth have come in, they'll put a different, they'll connect it to the lower right 7. And so, yeah, that's what it looks like. We're trying to pull that tooth up, which it's working really well, actually. So then they had the orthodontist look one more time to make sure everything's in the right position, and everything looks good. I hopefully will be getting my braces off in not too long. And then we went out to the waiting room to tell my mom what was going on. And then I made my next appointment, which will be on the 20th of September. So I'll update about that then. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below any other videos you'd like me to film. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!